Check, 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 check. Get some clapping going on in here.
All right.
Yeah, it's a great day. It's a great day. Not seeing us. See if anybody's in here just yet. See if anybody's in here. Says live, but I don't see any.
Yeah, it looks like it is, man.
Okay, there we go. Phone taking a minute. Make sure we're in here. All right, somebody already liked it, so that means we good to go. We good to go. Wanted to
Okay.
make sure, Mr. Roberson, how you
What's
doing, sir? How
what's
you doing?
man? What's happening, my guy?
Yeah, everything's happening, man. Uh,
Feeling good.
whew.
Yeah, man. Been excited all day, boy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. How was your week before we even get to any scores, anything like that, sir? How was your week, man?
It was good. It was good, man. Nothing different than any other week. Really, just working and holding it down. What about
Okay.
yourself?
Same here, man. Same here. Dealing with this old I was gonna say something that I shouldn't say. I'm gonna just say this erratic weather. I just put it that way. Dealing with the
Uh,
erratic weather.
I hear you. I
It
hear
went
you. That.
from below freezing one morning to then it was
Mhm.
like 61 one morning. I wasn't about to catch pneumonia, so I just acted like it was below freezing every day.
We get all 4 seasons around here
Yeah, in one day.
in one
Yeah,
day.
in one day.
Yep.
In one day. Goodness gracious sake. What's up, Mr. Hill? Thanks for tuning in, sir. Since y'all in here, man, good evening, first of all. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sunday Night Live with myself, 58 South, and my main man, Mr. Roberson.
What's going
Uh,
on, man? You call me Mashawn, man.
okay, hey, man, I mean, cool. We just, all right.
It's cool
Ch-
there. What's
Chi-Town,
going on,
Chi-Town,
everybody?
Chi-Town Michon. I'm going to call you Chi-Town
All
Michon.
right,
That's
all
what.
right. That's cool. I can
Well,
rock with
shot. Well, Shot Town, we might well go on get to the good news, man. I think there's a team in Chicago that is number one in their division, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes. My Bears did well last night, man. Had me on the edge of my seat all night. But I tell you what, they pulled that thing out, man. Look, I can't. Hey, we on top of the world right now.
I will say this. Well, first of all, congratulations to you, cause I too know what it feels like to be number one in your division now. I ain't been able to say that in about a decade from what it feels like. But I'm not gonna lie, man. When y'all took out Jordan Love and Malik Willis, is it Willis or Wills? I don't want to mispronounce his last
Willis,
name. Mr.
Willis.
Malik Willis out of Liberty University came in. The boy was looking sharp. The boy was
Oh
looking sharp.
man, that game remind me of that. Just the same. I thought it was gonna be the same thing that happened when we played Baltimore. If you remember, we played Baltimore. Lamar Jackson didn't play, and his backup came in there and was looking sharp and killed us, and we lost that game. So I was like, man, oh here we go, another repeat. We can't prepare for these backups, man. But and Willis, you're right. He didn't make any mistakes. Uh, it looked like he was ready. So absolutely.
That's. I hope he does well the remainder of the season because that's gonna open up some opportunities for that young man to get a shot
Mhm.
at maybe that man might mess around and be on the Dolphins next
I bet
year.
I bet you Tennessee wish he was on their team right now.
Well, I mean, we got to get Cam Ward a shot. I mean,
We
he'll,
do,
he'll
but look, I mean, look, man. I don't know what he was doing over there to get put out like that. He ain't no worse than Cam Ward.
This is true. This is true. There's gonna be plenty of opportunities for it, man. Because the
Hmm.
Saints gonna need a quarterback still. You know, Tyler Shuck is doing his thing, but he's still gonna need a backup. Who else?
Hmm.
Washington's probably gonna need another solid backup because Mariota also got hurt. So
But he
ain't no
gonna. I mean,
telling.
if he gonna be a backup, why he gonna leave Green Bay? He might as well stay there. Just gonna be a backup. Their team gonna be good still. I don't want them to be good, but clearly they're gonna be. So he might as well stay there.
I hear you. I hear you.
But
So
getting back to the game, man. Listen, that boy, that last quarter in overtime, man. I'm talking about if we could bottle that up and play like that for a whole game, it won't be would nobody be able to stop us? Cause out of that game goes like a lot of our games this year have. We need to start faster as a team offensively. The Bears start off slow quite a bit in their games and get behind a little bit when they're playing, say, a good team like Green Bay. We got to start faster. Because the game we lost to them started out so bad, so slow, then ate them up in the second half. We just got too far behind. This time we was able to pull it out. So that's what I think the difference is in how we need to go moving forward. Have better starts.
now, do you think that the fact that they're able to come from behind in some of these games is gonna bode well for that playoff experience, though?
Yeah, absolutely, because they're not gonna never feel out of like they out of a game, So that's gonna be good experience for them. But you can't wait till the fourth quarter to play in every game. You know, you got to play. You got to do better early on, and I just want them to do that. And I like that guy. I like DeAndre Swift. He all right. But man, I like that number 25 Manun guy. I'm talking about when he run that ball, he hit the hole, boom. He running it. Swift be tipping too much for me sometime, man.
Y'all just adopting that old 2015 Carolina style, man. Get you some thunder and lightning in the backfield.
Hey,
That's all every team need.
well, it's working, bro. It's working. Moving on to y'all though, cause I watched y'all game today. Um, they played well, man, but they tried to give it away. They tried to give it away. Tampa Bay ain't want it, but the defense played well today. They gave Baker Mayfield everything he wanted.
All right, we differ. We differ on that defense, but I appreciate the compliments. Uh,
I'm just talking about
uh,
today now.
yeah. I get all that. I get all that. I'm gonna talk about today too. Evero, Ejero, there should never be a time in an NFL game where you feel like you need to put Mike Jack on somebody's number one wide receiver. I don't know what games you've been watching all season, but every
Hmm.
time their number one receiver is paired up with Mike Jackson, he looks like an all pro wide receiver.
Yeah.
George Pickens was out there dismantling the man. Just insert wide receiver number one in any of the games, and they was getting off on Mike Jack. If you know
Hmm.
these games are this important now, I would think that you would put J.C. Horn on the number one wide receiver and not Mike Jack.
Yeah, they not. You're right. They don't make their corners travel with the receivers.
Yeah, that
They
we
just
gotta
play
quit.
one side. So yeah,
We
they
gotta
do need
quit
to do
doing
that.
that. Yeah, man. I understand this year, like everything we're doing this year, we're playing with house money. The only thing we were supposed to do this year is look more competitive than last year. Maybe win three more games, and look forward to the draft next year and build that way. Everything we're doing now was on nobody's bingo card, not even mine. And I'm a
Hmm.
huge fan of the guys. But now we got a real shot at being in the playoffs. Come on, man. You gotta act like it. You gotta act like it. The defense was out there looking like they were trying to play prevent defense for a while.
Hmm.
The middle of the field was just wide open the entire time. With the Tampa Bay Buccaneers being 100% healthy for the first time all season, really, I really didn't think we were going to pull that game out. One, due to the fact that the referees were letting the DBs get away with a whole lot of physicality early
Hmm.
on in the game. I'm like, I ain't never really seen it like this to where you can grab the guy, but as long as
Yeah.
you turn your head around, they're not gonna call nothing now. I mean, I
Hmm.
don't know if the fix was supposed to be in or what. So, uh,
But one thing about that, if most DBs don't do that, turn their
get their
head
head turned to
around
head.
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so maybe all DBs throughout the league need to start trying to do that because I've seen that in a game or two before where they would do some stuff like that and
Mm,
look at the ball and they wouldn't call it, but
I'll take
it
it.
don't happen that much. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was out of the ordinary, man. I'm like, why you gonna pick this game to let it fly? Why you gonna, huh? Out of all the games, this the one you just gonna let go? But
Hmm.
the guy showed some grit. Bryce Young, man, hate him or love him, man. He's sitting number one in the division right now.
Hey, listen, he who y'all got, man. So so and he's improving. I mean, he's improving. I know last week I was like, man, I think y'all seeing his ceiling, and I still think that, but he's improving.
I think I'm cool with what I can get from Bryce Young as long as the rest of the pieces do their job, if that makes any sense.
Hmm.
Like today. What I forget what the situation was, but where he took that sack on where he tripped over one of the linemen's feet.
Hmm.
That can't happen, man.
Right.
That can't
Right.
happen. Silly stuff like that is what's gonna cost us games, man.
And another thing I think about, I mean, I thought this was going. It cost y'all a game last week, and I thought it was going to cost a game this week. Carolina plays undisciplined defense a lot of times, man. They get penalties when it's just crazy to get a penalty. Like it was one play, um, they made Tampa Bay. They stopped them on. It was Tampa Bay was like at the 20. They stopped them. It was third and 4 or something. They stopped them, and they was about to kick a field goal. The guy kicked the field goal. The Panthers got some kind of personal foul call on the field goal.
Uh, uh, the guy, the center head was down, and the lineman's knee hit his
Right,
helmet. So it was
right.
in what I forgot how they phrased it. It's like inappropriate or inappropriate touching around the neck
Yeah,
in the
something like
head area.
I,
Yeah,
I forget
it's
I forget what they called it, but I'm saying that gave them another first down. Luckily, Tampa Bay just went another 3 and out and kicked the field goal again. They ain't get no touchdown. But that kind of stuff happened too much. Remember it happening last week when they were playing the Saints.
what's up? What's up, B Mac? Appreciate you for tuning in. Last week against the Saints, what set me off? I think it was 8 penalties for like 151 or 52 yards. That didn't make any sense.
Hmm.
Today, aside from the field goal that you're talking about on the punt, roughing the kicker on the punt. My
Right.
man, for what? I don't
For
even know
what?
why. Why do you do stuff like that?
That's what I'm saying. That kind of thing, while the coach is doing a better job, you got to coach that kind of stuff out of these teams, man. Um,
The other thing last week, it was the illegal hit on the quarterback. He was
yeah,
already sliding.
that's what made him lose the game because he was sliding. The dude hit him, gave him 15 yards. They kicked the field goal to beat y'all.
Right as we started the show, I told you how that was gonna go. Just cause, man, we've been playing like that all
Yeah,
season. But now,
y'all
the season's ours to lose for real.
y'all got one more game against Tampa. You think y'all gonna win it? Cause it's at least it's y'all play them on y'all week to win.
See, you picking up on the pattern now. All right.
Oh, pick it up on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna lose next week. They play
Well,
Tampa.
but see, that's the thing though. I don't know if we're gonna lose next week because we're gonna be such a big underdog to the Seahawks.
Hmm.
And whenever we're underdog, we turn into the cartoon underdog. We put a cape on and go out there and upset folks.
Yeah, but the Seahawks got a lot to play for in that game themselves. They
But you
gonna
do
be
know what? But you do know what the Seahawks also have that we used to have.
what
Sam
Sam
Darnold.
Darnold? Oh
That's
yeah,
it. Sam Darnold, the same way we used to have a Baker Mayfield. Yeah, we yeah, we got tape on these boys for real.
Well, I don't know. Well, I guess so. Sam
The-
Donald don't play nothing like he played when he was with Carolina, though. But
yeah, but the thing about it, but the thing you know the story of the scorpion and the frog.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, a scorpion gonna sting. Sooner or later, a scorpion's gonna be a scorpion. Sam Darnold gonna be the same guy that the Jets let go sooner or later.
He has been, especially in big games. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah.
Um, but Seattle got a lot to play for, so they're gonna be trying to. They're gonna really be trying to win against Carolina next week. Um, Carolina need that consistency, but like you said, nobody even expected this from them. But now that it's here, y'all would hate to get here and not make the playoffs, not win that division.
Well, this being a Carolina Panther fan this season has been a great exercise in detachment. Meaning, you can't hinge your feelings and emotions on the stock market down there at Bank of America Stadium. That's what I call my Panthers. We the stock market Panthers, man. We every week up and down, up and down.
Mm-hmm.
We the way it's going, we supposed to lose, but we are underdogs. So that's why I'm like, this might be the year. Excuse me, this might be the week where we win back to back. Who knows, man? Who knows?
Man, boy, the Jaguars are whipping the
They beating the
Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah, man, they up 2 touchdowns on them.
It's got to be like 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter by now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
They
Bo.
man, he done he hadn't played well this game. They was the Jaguars. It's 30 seconds left. They about to win. It's
Oh, that's.
34-20.
Ooh, let me find out the Jaguars might be talking about being number one in the AFC, man.
I was gonna bring them up anyway because you, quiet as kept. You know they 11-4. They about to be 11-4 now.
Did the Houston Texans beat the Raiders? Because I thought the Raiders
They
were winning at one point.
they in a fight with them. It's 23-21 with about 2 minutes left. Houston's up.
Yeah, that AFC's turning out to be real interesting this year with the Chiefs being knocked out. Everybody
Mhm.
see it's their time, man. That's why. Okay, question for you and the folks in the comment section: is this really Josh Allen's year, or is one of the newcomers gonna knock him off?
Oh man. Well, asking me, I will say that man. I want to say it's his year, but
But
I don't know if I trust that, man. I just don't know if I trust that because I these young teams that's coming up. I think they got better coaches than Buffalo. I think New England got a better coach than Buffalo has. D'Amico Ryan, he a better coach than Buffalo's coach. Um, and this guy with Jacksonville has proven himself to be a pretty good coach too. Um, but mainly the ones I named at first.
mhm.
Um, I think Buffalo's coach kind of gets deer in the headlights in the playoffs. So I'm gonna say I'm taking the field, not
Okay,
Buffalo.
that's fair. That's fair. I don't think it's Josh Allen's year for the simple fact that he's wearing a Buffalo Bills jersey and just the ghost, the ghost
Oh,
of Jim Kelly and
you still
Thurman
going
Thomas.
back?
The ghost of Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas just will not allow. That's not gonna happen, man. What was it? 3 Super Bowls they lost in a row?
Four.
Four. Excuse me. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't. You can't. You're not shaking that. I don't think you're shaking that, man.
That could be that, man. And the only thing that can help them, and I don't think they're gonna get it. They gotta have home field advantage.
Oh yeah, no, they're gonna have to play on the road the whole playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that comment right there. It said the newcomer, the defense gonna let them down. I
Yeah.
agree. You know, Buffalo, but if it's gonna be this, if they gonna do it, it's right now.
And you know they only won by 3 today against the Browns in Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
I'm just saying, man. That doesn't look good for your Super
yeah.
Bowl chances.
I'm saying. I mean, but Browns got their defense is real. Their defense is real good on the Browns, but still, if you're a real team, you're supposed to beat them by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, you beat them by a field goal. That no, that ain't gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
One thing we can rest assured of is that the Dallas Cowboys will definitely not be in the playoffs. They were eliminated when Philly beat Washington last night, and also they couldn't stop the Chargers, so it's a wrap for them
A
guys.
wrap for them, man. And they, you know, yeah, I feel bad for. Well, I don't, but I know Dallas Cowboy fans are very frustrated with Jerry Jones all the time. He just ain't gonna get out the way, you know. Because I was telling somebody, Dallas Cowboy fan, that it's got to be hard being a Dallas Cowboy fan because they draft good players. They consistently have good players on their team, but because Jerry Jones won't let the coach all the way, they lose, get to the playoffs and lose, or don't make the playoffs at all. You look at look at the draft picks they made. I can't think of any bust that they've drafted. Um, you know,
Ezekiel Elliott,
he wasn't no bust, man. He used to
he was one and done. He had the one good season.
that dude got almost he got like 9,000 rushing yards or something like that for his
One the one
career.
the one good season for real, for real. Then he
No, man, he had he had he had about 5 good seasons.
all right,
I mean, you check it out now. I
all
mean,
right.
uh, who was that guy? Tyron Smith. I mean, these are older players. They don't play for him
Mm-hmm.
no more. But he's a Hall of Fame offensive lineman. They drafted the guy. He on the team now, but he's hurt now. Diggs' brother.
I
Steph,
think he's back. I think he's back if I'm mistaken. Stephon Diggs is
Trevon
back.
Diggs. He's a good player.
Trevon, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the other guy on the other side, Deron Bland, he's a good player. They draft good players, but they don't never put it all together. Now look at they offense. Yeah, see, he wasn't no bust, man. Um, but they draft good players, so it's some kind of Jerry Jones got some kind of spell on that team, man, where he just won't let them do well in the playoffs. He want to take all the shine.
I guess say the thing. There's no spell. The spell is I can't have a court. I can't have a coach that outshines
And
me.
have
Can't
coach.
no, ain't no. I am the program. It ain't no one
Hmm.
person bigger than the program. I am the star. The same way the Duke logo and the Duke mascot look like Coach Krzyzewski. That that Dallas star. You might well just say that's Jerry Jones' face.
You might as well. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, they gonna and they always say, boy, this would kill me with Dallas Cowboy fan. This our year. This our year this
It's
year.
always their year to
That's
disappoint
all.
people. Always their year to disappoint people. I told you, Dallas Cowboy fans, Duke fans, and New York Knicks fans, they all the same people. They are all the same people. They just switch jerseys in whatever season they in. They all the same person, man.
Mm-hmm. I, you got it. You got it, man. So, but again, if you that's got to be frustrating. Like I look at my team, I can count. I understand before this year why they would not be good. You know,
Mm.
we drafted the guy from Carolina, the career backup now Trubisky, drafted him number 2. Okay, that was a real bad draft pick, the quarterback. So that's why we were sorry. Okay, or other little things. Hired a real bad coach that didn't know what he was doing before this guy. That's why we were bad. Cowboys, they can't say that. They just bad.
Cause of the
You know,
owner. Cause of the
because of the
owner.
owner. They just bad. But
Terrible.
they ain't gonna be there, so next year gonna be there. Yeah, you're gonna hear it again.
You think so? Who won? Who won in that Michael Parsons trade?
Well, I would say Green Bay, but because he hurt, they might not. Because of his injury, they might not benefit no more. Obviously, from him. Um, Cowboys, their defense didn't get no better. Just so clearly they did not. They ain't winning that trade until you'll have to see what they do because then they get some. They got some draft picks with it. So you got to see what they do with that. They didn't win the trade this year. Clearly.
So it's pretty much exactly like the
I got
game.
an answer. I'm gonna say Green Bay won that trade so far.
I'm gonna say it's just like the game they played. I think they ended in a tie. I think
Yeah.
they ended in a tie because Green Bay is definitely not going to the Super Bowl without Michael Parsons on that defense,
No, they not.
and the Dallas Cowboys aren't going because they the Dallas Cowboys.
They Dallas Cowboys and hey man, they ain't been for real since Eminem was playing. Boy, I was in high school.
That's
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think I was in like elementary school when they last won. Them
That's a
Super,
long.
yeah, like 92, 93. Yeah, I was definitely second, third grade when they did all that stuff, man.
That's a
Good God.
long time. You think about it. Every team in the NFL has made a championship game since they won. Just about every team. I ain't gonna say every team because I don't think Houston has, but just about every team in the NFL has made a championship game since they last went to one.
My team didn't even exist. And
They
we've been to two Super Bowls.
it been the two Super Bowls since the last time Dallas Cowboys played in the NFC Championship game.
Oh, but
We gonna make a lot of people mad about this, but what about what we saying right now?
don't be mad at us. We ain't Jerry Jones.
You know, it is
We
what
ain't
it is.
do it. We ain't do it to you. Let's see. Was there any other games that was interesting? Da. Not really. 'Cause, I mean, didn't expect the Chiefs to do anything.
Mm.
Cincinnati beat Miami. Miami was kind of on a little uptick, but I mean they started winning too late in the season, so that didn't matter.
It's an interesting game going on now. Pittsburgh and Detroit. Pittsburgh is winning
It was
29-24. I
really,
would like Pittsburgh to win this game.
of course you would.
Hmm
Yeah, I know you. I know you would.
hmm
Yeah, that's exactly why. What quarter is it?
It's fourth quarter, 2.5 minutes left.
Y'all should be straight unless Aaron Rodgers do some of that Brett Favre stuff.
I don't know, man. Pittsburgh was up 29-10. They done scored two touchdowns on to make it 29-24.
Yeah,
Or no, it was 22-10. I'm sorry.
well, keep an eye on it. Let me know how it go.
Yep, we'll check it out.
Let's talk about this Sunday night game, man. The 11-3 New England Patriots going to Baltimore, face them 7-7 Ravens. Does it even matter to you?
Well, of course, I mean, the Ravens right there with the Steelers, so it's, obviously they got to win the game. Um, I've been high on the Patriots,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna stick with the Patriots. I think they're gonna win the game. You know, and that's going. I think if Baltimore lose that game, they out. Right? That's the end for
Yeah, that's it. Especially if Pittsburgh win this game they playing right now.
them. I think they're gonna put them out, man. The cause that running back New England guy, man, he's been balling. The rookie from Ohio State, um,
Let me get his name.
Travion Henderson. That's his name. Man, he a home run hitter, man.
Know what
He
that
prob-
mean?
he probably got more like runs of 60 yards or more than anybody in the league this year. Like touchdown runs or something.
All right, you going for the Patriots? All right.
I know you got Baltimore though, because you said Baltimore go to the bowl.
Yeah, that's what I said. And you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I said. Uh, I just got him winning this game tonight. I just got him winning this game, man. Super Bowl is out. Super Bowl is
Yeah.
out. Yeah, Super Bowl is out. I don't see him making it, man. I don't think Mike Tomlin is gonna put his job in jeopardy like this. Like you got the lead, you're not about to mess this up.
Mm-mm.
Not about to mess this up.
You
I don't
mean
see it.
Jim Harbaugh? You mean?
No, no. I mean Mike Tomlin. Because right now Mike Tomlin is the reason why Baltimore Ravens ain't going to the
Oh
playoffs.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
whenever your fans get to screaming fire you in your stadium,
Hmm.
yeah, man, that's not a feeling you ever want to feel again, man.
No, he don't. But I mean, fans was just emotional, man. Ain't no way if they was to let that dude go, man. Everybody be calling trying to get him. Every team.
My whole thing is so okay, you get rid of him. Who you gonna get to replace him?
That's right. You better have somebody good in mind. Y'all must gonna get Chuck Noll to come out come back from the grave to come coach him or something.
Unless they gonna holler at Nick Saban.
Holler at Bill Cowher, Nick. No, Nick. I don't even think Nick Saban could do that. Mm-mm.
Well, speaking of Nick Saban, former Alabama coach, let's might as well get into some of this college football playoff stuff. I was completely wrong about Miami and Texas A&M. Texas A&M couldn't even score more than
I
3 points.
told you. I
Good
told you.
gracious sake!
Miami.
Every year until this year, I was a Miami fan. Let me down every single time. The one
Miami.
year I renounced them, the same way Prince Akeem renounced his royal rights. Now
Uh,
they going to the next round in the college football playoff. They are playing the Ohio State Buckeyes in the Cotton Bowl on New Year's Eve at 7:30. Do you
hey,
have them advancing?
don't be surprised. I don't know if I want to pick Miami, but don't be surprised if they beat Ohio State. Um, but it does depend on Carson Beck. Again, he got to play better. But you saw what I was talking about. All that talent they got on defense, man. That dude, number Bain, man, he a monster on that defensive edge, rushing
They
the
got
passer.
two. They got two of them on that side of the
Hmm.
ball.
And they got a good secondary too. They got a good their whole defense is pretty good. Miami is. Um, their running back is good. They got that guy number 10. I can't think of his name. The one that scored the go ahead touchdown. The only weak link is a big weak link though is Beck because he didn't play well against Texas A&M. He got to play well against Ohio State for them to win. But if he does, I think they will beat them. If he doesn't, Ohio State's gonna win.
So right now, having to pick, you got to pick right now, or they're gonna turn your lights off. You got Miami, or you got Ohio State.
Oh man,
Duke Power gonna cut the lights off. You got to pick one.
because of the way Beck played the last couple games, I'm gonna say Ohio State. I'm gonna say Ohio State for the record, but I would not be surprised if Miami beat them.
I would be completely surprised if Miami wins this game. I'm going Ohio State on this one.
Hmm.
I was surprised they beat Texas A&M 3 points, 3 points at the house.
Man, look, Texas A&M. I Texas A&M's kind of suspect. I saw them play a couple times. You know, they they had some issues with their on their team. I saw a few of them, so I wasn't surprised Miami beat them.
Yeah, I thought when they came back and beat South Carolina the way they did, that was gonna be the momentum swing they needed for the rest of the season. But I guess that's all they had left in the tank. So
Mm-hmm.
it is
Mm-hmm.
what it is. Get ready for next season. Way to go, guys! You had a good season, but it's over. All right. January 1st at 12 p.m. the Orange Bowl. You got number 5 Oregon playing number 4 Texas Tech. Who you taking?
I'll take Oregon right there.
Good. I got Texas Tech, man. I like Texas Tech defense. I got Texas Tech slowing down them Oregon Ducks and
Hmm.
advancing to the next round, man.
Primarily, I just picked Oregon because I seen them play a couple times. I haven't really seen Texas Tech play. I just seen highlights of them. I haven't watched
Mhm.
them play, so that that's
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
no
why.
doubt. I got you. All right, the 4 p.m. game and the Rose Bowl. You got number one Indiana going up against number nine Alabama. I don't even know why I'm asking you which team you taking, but for show purposes, which team you got, Alabama
Well,
or Indiana?
listen, I th- Indiana seemed to be a real team,
Hmm.
but like I've been saying, I want to see them play against somebody a SEC team, and they don't get no more SEC than Alabama.
No, it does not.
So I got Alabama winning that game, winning a close game with them. I think Mendoza is the kind of quarterback that Alabama can get to. Alabama typically has a problem with quarterbacks that are dual threats, and Mendoza is not that. So I think that they can get to him, sack him a few times. So I got Alabama there.
I'm taking Indiana in a shootout. That's what's going to surprise everybody. I think it's going to be a pretty high scoring affair. When I say high scoring, I just mean in the 20s and upward. You know, what I mean anywhere between 20 and 20 and 35 is going to be high scoring for these two teams. So I got
Hmm.
Indiana and Kurt Signetti winning this game, man, and really putting their stamp on this season. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, if they do win that game,
Oh, if they
that
win this game, I think it's the
Indiana proves something to me that they a real program now. If they win that game.
okay, okay. Ole Miss or Georgia. That's the 8 p.m. Sugar Bowl game.
Well, I've been on Georgia, and but Ole Miss they have to prove something, man. They want to. They barely lost to Georgia when they played them the first time. I think it was a close game, but I got Georgia winning that one. Another
Yeah,
close.
man. Yeah, Ole Miss might be playing for something, but it won't be for the national championship. It won't be for that.
Hmm.
They're just playing to show people, yeah, we can do this without Lane Kiffin, and you can't. You
Yeah,
can't. Yeah, it's
yeah, I
over.
got
You had a good run. You had a great run, but it stops here. It stops with Kirby Smart in
yeah.
Georgia,
Because
who ain't had no turmoil.
Kirby Smart know that team. He know. I mean, he got more experience than the coach they got now. He gonna put together good game plan for them to win.
Yeah, Kirby Smart's gonna. Be honest with you, man. Georgia might be the team to end up playing for the whole thing, though.
Yeah, that's what I think.
They just might. It might end up being Georgia versus Indiana, because the winner of the Alabama Indiana game plays the winner of the Oregon Texas Tech game.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
I
gonna end
think
up being
I
Georgia
think
Indiana.
yeah, either one of them teams will whoop Texas Tech or Oregon.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, we gonna see how it go. I was wrong about the Tulane upset too, cause that was the Ole Miss game. That was
Yeah,
uncalled for.
they just don't. Them teams don't have enough, man. Ole Miss could have played them with no coach and beat them. Could have had a player calling the quarterback just calling all the plays. They'd beat them. Um,
You you keep up with any of the college basketball games over the weekend?
I checked out. I checked out a few of them, man, just in passing in between the basketball. I mean the football games.
Okay, okay. Did you happen to catch the Tar Heels in the Ohio State game?
I saw it. I saw some of it. Wasn't intently watching, but I saw the Tar Heels pulled it out by one. Um, and I think when I watched some of it earlier, the Tar Heels was up by a good amount, wasn't it?
Yeah, at one point they were up by I want to say double digits at least.
Yeah, I thought they were up by double digits. So I just kind of, you know, thought that game was going to be out the way. Ohio State ain't really known. I mean, they have good basketball teams from time to time. I watched a little bit of it, then I came back, and like, man, this is a tight game now. What happened?
Yeah.
You watched it? Did you watch it intently? You saw what happened?
I started watching it a little more closely in the second half,
Mm-hmm.
and what I saw was it's the same thing I've been saying, man. The guard play that we have out there in Chapel Hill is what's suspect to me. When I say suspect, I mean we don't have that one dynamic point guard like all national championship caliber Tar Heel teams have known to have, man.
Mm-hmm.
You had your Raymond Feltons, your
Right.
what's
Ed
my real
Quota.
real small man, Ed Cota, smaller than that though. Uh,
Oh, Ty Lawson.
Thank you, Ty Lawson on the last national championship team. Even Marcus Page, like Kendall.
Kendall Marshall. They always have
Yeah,
somebody
always
at the
have at least
end.
one.
But
We
they
don't
ain't
have
had
that.
it.
Yeah,
They
we don't
haven't
have that.
had it in a while though, because the last guy, what was it, R.J. Davis?
He's not a point guard.
He's not a point guard. So they ain't had one in a while now, and I guess they
And
still don't, huh?
we don't. So it's pretty much guard by committee, and I'm just trying to see how that pans out when the conference starts.
Well, I tell you what, one game I did kind of pay attention to Saturday was Duke and gosh,
Texas Tech.
yeah, Duke and Texas Tech. Duke lost that game.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Tech whooped them. But man, Duke gonna be hard to beat, man.
I mean, they say that every year. You know what I mean? They
Uh,
say that every year. Then next thing you know, David beat Goliath with a rock. So you know, what I mean, things happen. You know what I mean? Things
I
happen.
watched them play some some off-brand team. It might have been Winthrop or something the other day, and that team was hanging with Duke for the first half. But then they came out and they got the best of them. Those uh, but specifically the one guy, Carlos Boozer's one son, that uh, Cameron, I think is his name.
Mhm.
He's a killer, man. He's good. I ain't on front on that. And I'm not a Duke fan. I'm not. But
Hey man, that's good. We need them to be good because it don't look right if they terrible when we play them. Then everybody be like, oh man, y'all ain't beat nobody. You know what I mean? Nah, we need you
yeah,
to be at full strength. We need you to be good, be your best. I need I need Isaiah Evans to be on his game. I need
man,
John Shire to be coaching the best game plan he's ever coached before in his life. So when we win, there won't be no excuses. It'll just be we the better team in the area.
man, look here. Detroit is gonna win the game.
Field
They
goal,
just
walk off field goal.
a walk off touchdown, pretty much. They just got a touchdown. Oh wait,
Call it
no,
back.
they called it back. Well, they called it back. Okay, so it was not over yet. Okay, they called a pick play on them. Yeah, they called a pick play on them. So, but they on like they probably on like the 8 yard line now. They was on the 2 or 3, so that's you know taking them back.
What down is it?
It's first and goal. They on the 11. First and
Oh,
goal.
oh, Jamar Gibbs. Jamar Gibbs, man, here, take this
But it's only
football.
20. It's only 22 seconds left though.
They can't throw
So
it. They don't want to throw it.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see what they do. They can't really run it.
He about to get picked.
Because
He about to
they
get
got
picked.
they got one timeout left.
Oh, he gotta throw it then. If ain't nothing there, throw it out of
They
bounds.
got to
Save the
throw it.
clock.
Yeah.
Well, sets up for a nice ending.
Yep. You ain't lying. But
Sets up
anyway,
for a real nice
um,
ending.
but yeah, I don't keep up too much. I mean, I keep up with college basketball, man. But my college basketball team ain't done much in a long time.
Who your college basketball team?
Georgetown.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, we beat them a couple weeks ago. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know. Plus your coach. What's up with your coach throwing water bottles, man?
Man, hey, he mad. He mad, man. You know, boys ain't doing what he need them to do, man. But you know, they ain't been good in a while. But I rock with him, man. I'm an old school Georgetown fan.
So you like Patrick Ewing, Dikembe Mutombo,
Oh
Alonzo
yeah,
Mourning, Georgetown.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. All the way back.
good
All the way
gracious.
back there, man. Back when the Big East was the Big East, and they used to
Yeah,
play Derek Coleman and Sherman Douglas and them. And that game,
Syracuse.
and Syracuse, and that game used to be the biggest game in the country.
With Madison Square Garden was the tournament site.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. See, for me, the Big East was the best in that 90, between that 93, 95 era. That's when you had
Yeah, that's when
your Allen
Iverson.
Iversons,
Yeah.
Kerry Kittles at Villanova, Ray Allen at UConn, John Wallace. I don't know if nobody remember him, but John Wallace was at
I,
Syracuse. He was
I
hooping.
remember him. Lawrence Morton.
God, God Shamgar was at Providence. The guy who invented that whole basketball move that everybody be doing played at
hmm
Providence. Who else was it? Who did DePaul have? I want to say Simmons. Last name
DePaul.
Simmons,
They.
because it was one
I don't
season
know who
where
they
the
had back then.
it was one season where DePaul was pretty decent because they had three freshmen all from the Chicago area. It was like,
Oh, you talking about Quinn Richardson?
there you go.
Yeah,
It was
they had
him and
Quinn
two other
Richardson,
cats, but
and they
yeah,
had his
Billy Simmons. Does
his
Billy
boy
Simmons
name was
sound familiar?
Bobby something.
Bobby, it was Bobby Simmons.
Yeah,
Bobby
Bobby
Simmons.
Simmons.
Bobby Simmons, and it was one other dude, but yeah, yeah.
hmm
That was when the Big East was it for me. So yeah. Okay, yeah. So keeping in mind with that, then just two names you need to know outside of the names you already know: the Boozer, Caleb Wilson, AJ DeBanster out there at BYU. Um, I'm forgetting somebody too. Top three: BYU, Duke, Carolina. Cool. There's two freshman guards, one out of playing for Houston, named Kingston Flemings, incredible point guard. The other one from Arkansas, Darius Cuff Jr. or A Cuff, excuse me. I saw them guys play each other on Saturday. They played after that Carolina Ohio State game,
hmm
but I've been keeping up with them, just looking at their stats for the season. They're gonna be fun to watch in March.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna be real fun to watch in March, man. Real fun to watch in March. Just keep them names on your list. Keep them names on your list. All
All
right.
right. I'll check them out.
Now, speaking of just pure name recognition in a sport, let's talk about this Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight.
hmm
Now, I did not watch the fight because that would be doing a disservice to the sport of boxing for me to watch it. But what I did do was predict a fourth round knockout by Anthony Joshua, and it seems I was wrong by 2 rounds. All
Yeah.
right, he finished him, but he took too long. He was playing with his food. Whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe he put a bet on himself like Floyd did for the Conor McGregor fight. Like
hmm
Floyd bet that he'd finish him in, I think, the 6th round or the 8th round or something like that. Then he carried the fight up until that round and then ended it. Cool, no problem. My question to you, sir: who benefited more from this fight? And I'm not just speaking monetarily, but I guess just in general, who benefited more, Jake Paul or Anthony Joshua?
Well, I would say. I mean, I don't know. I don't think either one of them benefited because the biggest beneficiary, hopefully, is the boxing community because maybe Jake Paul won't fight no more. Hopefully, because that's why I can't watch him fight, man, because he doesn't take the sport seriously. Anthony Joshua is a real champion, so I don't see him benefiting from beating this guy. Uh, except I take that back. He benefited more. He benefited more because he did beat him, and maybe he won't fight anymore, and they'll maybe he's a heavyweight. They may give him a big money fight now after this. If he wanted to, and then Josh was like he could have knocked that dude out like Mike Tyson used to knock dudes out in 30 seconds. He could have done that. It's not a real fight, and I think it's like you said. This is why when you asked me the other maybe a couple of weeks ago or something, if I follow boxing, I don't anymore because of this kind of stuff. I don't like these dudes that's just like MMA fighters wanting to box. Boxing is a skill. It takes more skill to do that than they think it does.
Speaking of MMA fighters, on the undercard they had Anderson Silva fighting Tyron Woodley, two former UFC champions. Anderson Silva knocked out Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley, if y'all remember, was one of Jake Paul's earlier victims in these boxing matches. Now back to answer the question that I had posed to you. I think Jake Paul benefits from this, and I'm gonna tell you why. Anthony Joshua just did something that I'm pretty sure no one that takes boxing serious really appreciate it, and that is you just legitimize this dude. You just legitimize and not just legitimize him by saying, yeah, I'll take the fight, but you allowed him to stay around to make it look like he's actually a viable fighter, if that makes any sense. The fact that you didn't end this in the first round and let it go on to the sixth round, right? No, the eighth. Was it sixth round? Yeah.
It was six.
Out of 8 rounds, you let him last to the sixth. So he can argue that he stood toe to toe with a heavyweight champion.
But isn't that the same thing like when Floyd Mayweather fought that dude?
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, when he fought him, he did the same thing with him, right? And they, I don't know. I guess they don't want to do no Mike Tyson type stuff, folks. Because remember, folks used to get real hot. Mike Tyson whipping them boys in 60 seconds and stuff.
That's cause pay-per-view was high.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they don't want to do that, but because of the way he knocked him out, even though he lasted. I didn't watch the fight though, so I can't say how those rounds looked like if he was playing with him or if it looked like a real fight. But we know Anthony Joshua is a real fighter, and this guy Jake Paul is not. So um, he didn't legitimize him because he knocked him out. So he knocked him out. I think dude might have been unconscious.
He broke his jaw. Yeah, he broke his jaw.
So folks gonna try to fight Jake Paul anyway because he brings money. You can get a good payday from fighting him. So if he keeps wanting to fight, he gonna get some fights. But I would think though, particularly in boxing, that guys box because they want respect too, not just money.
Mm.
So they gonna want to fight somebody that they can get some respect for beating. Joshua don't get no respect for beating him.
No, just a big payday.
Mm-hmm.
Just a big payday. Now they are still talking about him fighting Tyson Fury, but I don't. I'll watch that because it's two actual boxers. But to be quite honest with you, man, Tyson Fury gonna beat the brakes off Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury is like 6'9", and he can actually box.
He can actually box.
He can actually box.
But Joshua is a better boxer than I don't know, man. Joshua is a better boxer than gosh, I should know this guy's name right off the top.
Deontay Wilder. You thinking about Deontay Wilder?
Deontay Wilder, yeah. He's a better boxer than him.
Yeah, he is. But this the thing though. All right, this cool. I'm glad you said that. Deontay Wilder was very athletic, couldn't box a lick, only had one hand. Right. Anthony Joshua is a better boxer than Deontay Wilder, but in saying that, you're only saying he's better than an athletic guy with only one hand.
That beat Tyson Fury one time though.
No. Deontay Wilder ain't never beat. No, he ain't never beat Anthony. No. No.
Wait a minute. Did they have a draw or something?
They fought 3 times. Yeah, they fought 3 times.
He ain't lose to him 3 times.
He never beat him.
They had a draw.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he lost 2 times. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah, he gave it his all that first one. That was his Rocky moment, that first fight. You know what I mean? That was it. I'm like, boy, if that right hand don't get him, homeboy, that's it. That's all you got. This
Yeah.
big gypsy, man. That big gypsy can box for real. And
Plus,
he
but
found out.
it would still be, but it would still be, even if Joshua was to not beat him, it would still be something good for the sport to
Yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
him fight.
Yeah, this still gonna be considered a somewhat of
Yeah.
a mega fight. It's gonna be considered somewhat of a mega fight. 'Cause I mean, cause I know he ain't trying to fight Alexander Usyk again. Alexander Usyk is the guy who beat Tyson Fury, beat Anthony Joshua twice. He's
Mhm.
like the Ukrainian. I don't want to call him Mike Tyson, man, cause all his major fights he won. Mike Tyson ain't win his major fights.
Mhm.
So Usyk is just his own. He's his own animal. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna compare him to anybody, I'll compare him to Terrence Crawford.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's nothing you can do with him. There's nothing you can do with Usyk, man. The
All right.
Ace, what's up with it? What's up with it, Ace? What's going on with you? Um, oh, Tyson, Terrence Crawford, by the way, he called it. He hung his gloves up this past week. Is said he was retiring. Juice, for some reason, felt like it was a publicity stunt.
I agree.
Nah, that ain't his mo. You know what I mean?
No, no.
That ain't his thing.
Well, I take that maybe not a publicity stunt, but he'll be back fighting in 18 months to 2 years. That's what I think.
Nah, I don't think so, man. There's nothing left for him to do. Ain't nothing left to prove. The only other person he could have fought would have been Floyd Mayweather, and that the time for that is that's past. That's done with. Floyd
Hmm.
Mayweather and Mike Tyson getting ready to go fight somewhere in like Japan or China, like in the next year.
And we need some new. Well, we might have some. Like I said,
Oh
you
yeah,
keep up with that sport much better than me, so you probably know who the new guys are coming
oh
up.
yeah, we good. Hey, boxing's in great hands. Boxing's in
Yeah.
great hands, man. Your man Turkey Al Sheik is the reason that boxing's in great hands because he's making these fighters who, if you say you're the greatest, here don't use that money complaint anymore. I got all the bread you need.
Yeah.
Just got to come over here and get it done, and that's what they're doing. They're getting it done.
So he ain't ducking nobody.
No, if you even talking like you trying to fight somebody, he the one that's gonna come see about you. Like, so you sure you want to fight this man, or you just talking?
Let me ask you something, man. Since we talking about
Mm-hmm.
boxing, you know,
Yes, sir.
be good somebody to ask. I saw an interview that Roy Jones did with Andre Ward, I believe that's his name.
They have a show together now. Uh-huh.
Oh, they were talking about Floyd Mayweather. They kind
Mm-hmm.
of got to arguing about it. Um, Floyd said that. I mean, Roy said that Floyd Mayweather the uh, wasn't the greatest boxer because he didn't fight everybody when he was supposed to fight them.
Meaning
Which I
everybody in
kind of
their
agree.
prime and stuff like that.
Yeah, like because he was talking, he was saying this is something that I thought too, that all the major fights that Floyd had was when the other guys was past his prime. The Pacquiao, De La Hoya, Sugar Shane, Zab Judah, and them. He fought all those fighters when they
Mm-hmm.
were past their prime, and 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 I think that takes away. And I said it because of this. I'm not gonna say that Floyd was ducking anybody, but I do think that he cherished that 50-0 mark,
Mm-hmm.
and he wouldn't fight guys when it was time to fight them because he knew that these guys was good and that they could beat him. I want to hear your thoughts about that because that's what Roy Jones said in that little interview.
Mm. Well, this how I look at it. It's when you say every boxer has a puncher's chance, right? So no matter who's fighting who, everybody has the opportunity to get knocked out. That's one. Secondly, it's impossible for everybody to be in their prime at the same time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Uh, thirdly, your style of boxing is still your style of boxing no matter when you do it. Unless you're telling me like, okay, now the Arturo Gatti fight. I don't even know if you ever seen when Floyd Mayweather fought Arturo Gatti. That right there, that was so one-sided. I ain't
Hmm.
never felt sorry for somebody in the ring before in my life until I watched that fight.
I saw that. It was.
Yeah, that's like the young hothead in the park fighting the old man who used to have it, and you just looking at it like somebody stop this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yeah.
that situation that was uncalled for. All the rest of them had 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 after the I want to say fourth round when Shane Mosley had caught Floyd Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather grabbed on to Shane Mosley's arm to keep from actually falling down to the canvas.
Mm-hmm.
Had that ended that fight, nobody would say anything other than Shane Mosley was the better fighter. But that didn't end there. He went on to outbox him and outpoint him. So then you beat him when he's past his prime then. But when he connected with you, like what happens in boxing, so then what? Only if he wins, the guys are out of their prime. But if he would have lost, then what?
But was he gonna lose? Pacquiao. I mean, that fight was gonna be a mega fight whenever, no matter when it happened.
But that fight was going to end up the same way regardless, because Manny
It, w-
Pacquiao fights the same way, whether he 100 years old or whether he 25. He just coming straight at you, regardless.
it might have. So the thing is, why keep that? You know, why give people the excuse to say that? If it's something, you know, you want to say you taking on all comers, man. Take on all comers. Take on this guy.
Mm,
If it's gonna end up the same way, his fighting style is the same, and you could whoop him. Go on and do that. Um, Shane Mosley. You're right. If it would have ended there, but it didn't end like that because, obviously they kept on they kept fighting him and Floyd did beat him. But there was I kind of agree with what Roy said that there's a lot of times where he fought people past the time when he was supposed to fight them to prove himself as being the best, in my opinion. But he still, obviously, 50 and 0 is 50 and 0. Still very impressive. But I just think it could have been a little bit, it could have been more.
mm.
Hmm.
Well, my whole thing with that is two things, right? So what Floyd Mayweather did that a lot of other fighters didn't do was generate a buzz about his fights and garner the monetary compensation
See,
for
that's
those
what
fights.
everybody say about Floyd Mayweather, and
Yeah, cause that was his
everybody
thing.
says that he's a businessman. He
He
built
no
himself. He
no
got all the
no.
bread. I
But this
get
the
that.
whole this the whole thing though. Like he been let you know that though. Like he been let you know this all it was about in the second half of his career when he went from Pretty Boy Floyd, who was fighting who's my man? Was it Diego Corrales?
Hmm.
Who they had the rubber match with? Yeah, that was a great fight. Then everything after that, when he was like, man, these pretty boy fights is cool and all that, but now we're gonna start getting paid for this. When
Hmm.
he went from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather, he was letting you know then. All we doing is taking the fights that gonna make the most monetary sense. So you keep telling me who I should be fighting. I appreciate that, but what's the draw?
I
What's the
get
draw
that,
here?
and I ain't even talking about Floyd doing the. He did the right thing for himself monetarily, obviously. But I'm talking about when you talking to boxing fans about
Hmm.
Floyd and you bring this point up, nobody says, "Well, you might be kind of right," or nobody. Everybody always goes back to he did the best thing to make his fights the most money generating fight. I get that, but you as a boxing fan, you wouldn't have liked to see him fight some of these guys earlier. Not saying it would have happened, but you know, I would have myself.
Hey man, you, me, and everybody else. But
Mm,
yeah, all we can do is pay for the fight and watch it. He gotta make it. He gotta make the fight.
right, right. It's just kind of like who's that other great fighter? Bernard Hopkins, right?
Hmm.
I like Bernard Hopkins. I think he don't get as much due as he should. because he was gonna fight you. Like if you was ready to take him on, he was like, "Bring it. I'm gonna fight you." Um, that garners that garners a lot of respect, man. When he
Mm-hmm.
take on you take on fights when everybody ready. You ain't trying to put it off or mess around with it. Okay, I'm gonna fight you here. That's what we gonna do. He was like that. I think the other guy that I'm going back to some old ones that I used to watch. What was his name? He fought Roy Jones a couple of times.
Antonio Tarver.
Yes, yes, him. He was like that. I think when he like that, he used to take on all comes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love all the fighters used to just take on any and every fight. That's cool. That's
Mm-hmm.
cool. I mean, but you still got to think about yourself at the end of the day.
You
like,
do. You do.
cause like right now, like that whole era of protecting the zero on your record, that's over with. Talking about the guy I was talking about, Turkey Al Sheikh. He's coming with the
Mm-hmm.
bread. Like if you got a zero on your loss and you got a zero on your loss, then all that stuff you talking about, he's making those fights happen now. So
That's good.
like like I I could understand if somebody would want to say that Terrence Crawford is the best fighter ever over Floyd Mayweather because Terrence Crawford didn't duck fights; they were ducking Terrence Crawford.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I can see why, man. That dude was bringing it every time.
Hey man, anytime this man can stand in front of you and beat you any fighting style like orthodox, unorthodox, like in the middle of the fight he can switch stances and hit you
Mm-hmm.
with just the same amount of power either way.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm ducking it. What you what? How much I'm getting? And the thing about it is he didn't take the Floyd. He never took the Floyd Mayweather route. Like you barely heard him talk about fights or like kind of drum up attention and stuff like that. He ain't with none of the antics, man. This man from Omaha, Nebraska, all he do is fight and win and go home to his family. That is it. Imagine, well, everybody know the old guy in the neighborhood who real no nonsense. All the man do is go to work, go home, take care of his family. That's it. If
Work
you ever
on
hear the
himself.
man, that's it. And if you hear the man's voice and it get to a certain octave, everybody know. Just like on Color Purple, when they close the piano down, and we're like, oh well, it's time to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
He Terrence Crawford, one of them guys, man. He one of them guys. I don't care too much about talking to you to death. Don't talk me to death. Just show me what
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna do in the ring. And that's
Yeah.
why people duck that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Errol Spence Jr. did all that talking, and all that man did was jab him to death.
He came out. Yeah. He wore him out, man.
Jab
And
that man. Man, looked like he got stung by a whole beehive, man.
hmm and I thought Errol Spence Jr. was a good matchup for Terrence Crawford, man.
Michon, that was my favorite fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing more talking than Errol Spence was before that fight.
Mm-hmm. I certainly thought that, man. He wore him out, boy.
Hey, they in overtime. What's going on over there?
Oh, Pittsburgh did win the game. They called it back and the Lions couldn't get no score. So yeah, Pittsburgh won.
Well, Ravens. Quoth the Raven nevermore. I guess I guess it just ain't in the cards for you, man.
No, it wasn't, man. One and five, bro. I mean, you can't lose any more games. They were lucky that they were in that division to be able to even have a shot. But
Yeah,
oh, you start 1 and 5, man. You can't lose no more games. And it's clear if you start 1 and 5 that you have some issues on your team.
yeah, a whole lot of them.
So, man, your your Thunder, man. I mean, they still rocking and rolling. They lost a couple of games though.
Yeah, they lost to the Spurs first since the last time
hmm
we spoke, and then they lost the other night to who did they lose to the other night? I know they like 25-3. I can't remember that third team
Yeah,
though.
I can't remember who they lost to. Um, yeah, 25-3, but I don't know. But I think they lost two in a row though.
Yeah,
They lost two in a row. But I mean that happens in the NBA season, man. But I was looking at the standings, East and West. Man, the East, whoever wins the East, the finals are going to be very, very anticlimactic this year. I don't see no East champion that can mess with either of them West team. One, two, and three. Oklahoma, San Antonio, and Denver. I don't think nobody in the East can beat them in a 7 game series, man.
well, the beautiful thing about that is they're gonna eat themselves. It's only one of them can come out. So hey, that's the beautiful part about it. As far as the East goes, man, it's gonna come down to Detroit or New York as of right now. It's gonna come down to Detroit or New York. And
Yeah,
I'd much rather see Detroit because they have Isaiah Stewart, and Isaiah Stewart knows I'm only here to use these 6 fouls.
he is. He is. Um, but I was just like looking at the teams. I, I, I just don't see it, man. I mean, the East playoffs are gonna be good.
Oh
You
yeah,
get,
yeah,
you
yeah,
get your
wide
finals.
open. Yeah, they're gonna be
Mm,
wide open,
they gonna
real
they
wide
gonna
open.
get drugged by the West champion unless somebody like the Lakers win it,
Nah, I don't know.
and they ain't gonna win
Nah,
it.
Luca just got hurt,
Yeah.
leg bruise or something to that effect. Then you still got sciatica over there. You don't know when that's gonna kick back in.
Did you what? Man, they played yesterday.
I ain't
Man,
catch it.
LeBron. I watched some of it. Man, LeBron look at least in that game. He looked like he needed to retire, man. Like for real. Like they was ripping the ball from him left and right. Seemed like I saw one play where he bringing it up. They were playing the Clippers. He bringing it up. Um, somebody rips the ball from him, but they don't do a fast break. The other four Lakers get back in the screen to play defense. LeBron don't come back in the LeBron don't come back in the screen. The Clippers are playing a half court. They ain't doing no fast break. They playing a half court game and then they shoot and miss. The Lakers get the rebound. I see LeBron. He ain't even come past. He ain't even come past half court.
Michael Jordan would never.
Man, no. Then your boy Kawhi Leonard ripped him a couple more times. Got a fast break dunk on him. Like, man, this guy looks old in this game at least. Maybe they shouldn't play him back in back to backs or something.
I mean, load managing is a real thing, man. You already have a winning record. If it's looking like you're gonna actually see the playoffs, I don't even know why you're trying to come out there and play hard for. They were doing well without you.
Man, he didn't look good last night, man.
Chill till the All Star break, man. That's what I do. Chill till the All Star break. You ain't got nothing else to prove, man. You done stayed in the league for 30 years almost or something like that, man. Like, come on, man. What you trying to prove?
I don't know, man. He want to get to 6, I guess. And he said
Six,
he gonna stay in there until he get there.
six what?
You know what I'm talking about? Them six.
Yeah, you better renew your vows and get another ring that way.
I mean, I guess he said he want to get there, um, but no, man. They look bad last night, and they look like they can't defend. They can't defend anybody because the Clippers are an old team too, and the Clippers was just running past them. Like I was like, wow, man, that's not a good look, man. You getting the deep? Not nobody's playing any defense for the Lakers.
It's this season is the season of the passing of the guard, man. All the older players they getting moved out. KD gonna be the last one left. KD gonna be
Hmm.
the last one left, and I say that because KD's still almost 7 feet tall, so he can play defense without a whole lot of effort. The reason why I
Yeah.
don't say the reason why I'm not putting Steph Curry in that is you're gonna have to defend somebody, and that
Yeah.
ain't your thing. It ain't your thing.
And he too old, and his skills are diminishing in defensively where they can't hide him no more.
There you go. That liability is starting to show.
Hmm. They used to be able to hide him when he was younger.
Yeah.
You know, they can't do it anymore.
This gonna be the last year of putting up with Draymond Green too, because if you're not winning, you ain't about to just keep putting up with them antics, man. So all that's about to be over with. KD gonna be the last one left, and yeah, man, it's just gonna be OKC and Denver left in the West.
What
Well,
you?
excuse me, and San Antonio,
Yeah,
but your man gotta stay healthy though. He got a problem. You can't be 7'5" with ailments, man. No.
but if you look at the history of players like that, man, I just don't see him. I don't think he's going to be able to stay healthy. You look at players that tall, that big, their
Greg
history.
Oden is the first player that come to mind.
Yao Ming, um, Sean Bradley.
Oh man, I wouldn't even. I don't do them guys like that, man. Don't put Sean Bradley in there with them
Well, yeah,
guys.
you're right.
Don't do
You're right.
that. Don't
But
do
he
that.
was just tall like that. I'm going from I'm looking at it from a aspect of being that tall, not necessarily skill.
Okay, okay. I get it. Say that George Mirasol, Manute Bowden. Just
Yeah,
throw some
I'm
tall
looking
guy
for
names out
guys
there.
that were that tall. They got
Okay.
hurt a lot,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, but not like no, I didn't mean Sean Bradley had skill like Yao Ming. No,
The way that poor man used to get dunked on every other week. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't
but
do
but
that.
but it's gonna be man. I want him to stay healthy, but man, he the tall dudes, you know, them limbs, man, they get weak quick.
We're gonna
But
see. It's a young season. We'll see.
we will see. We'll see. Um, I wanted to ask because I was looking at what do you think about? I'm just talking about this individual player, Joel Embiid, man.
Oh yeah, we forgot about him. Yeah, he's done. Out of here. Waste of money.
I would say he gonna be one of them.
He already one of them. He gonna be. He is the he's the he's the spirit animal to Kawhi Leonard. They the same person. They just
Okay.
yeah, they the same person, man. Yeah,
Well,
it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Tyrone Maxey and VJ Edgecombe are really great basketball players to take the attention away from him not being able to perform at a high level anymore.
I mean, he that's the most wasted talent I've seen, man. He really had some good skills. But I
Yeah,
remember this from when Undisputed used to come on and Shannon Sharp used to say this. He say, man, I don't know what Joel Embiid must have the weakest stomach out of anybody anybody ever because he can't never stay healthy. He drank the wrong drink, his stomach hurt and stuff. He can't play. Everything would happen, and he was just couldn't stay healthy. But I when he did play,
MVP
he
season.
had some good skills, man.
That was the MVP season where he went out there and balled up Jokic. They gave them like, you played really well against the one guy we just knew was the best player in the league. He go to MVP trophy. I think he had 70 that season
Mm-hmm.
in one game. Had like 70 points. Gave it
Mm-hmm.
to him. Worst thing they could have ever did was give him something he was striving for. Now he ain't got nothing else to strive for, and it's over.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. I mean, he ain't doing nothing. It's just disappointing, man. But hey, it is what it is.
Gotta take care of yourself, man. Like Zion Williams, he about to find out, or Williamson, excuse me, he about to find out. This NBA ain't
Mm.
no joke, homeboy. You gotta take care of yourself, man.
Yeah, and he was trying. I mean, well, it looked like he was, but you know, clearly not.
All these guys who finally decide after about year 5 or 6 to finally take care of their body, it's a waste of time, man. You should have been
Hmm.
doing that. Now it's catching up to you.
So you don't think Zion is ever gonna get right neither?
I think maybe 1 or 2 seasons he'll play more games than people are used to, but that potential that he had coming out of Duke, that's over.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna get more explosive the older he gets.
No, no, he's not.
Yeah.
Do you think it might be something? Well, do you think it might be something where he wants to play for a different team though?
Yeah, but the thing about it is, man, you haven't James Harden your way into any situation like that. When James Harden ready to leave, he just give up on the team, and somebody somewhere will pick him up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Zion Williamson, you don't have that cachet in the league, homeboy. You ain't done enough to start demanding trades, and your value ain't there, man. Ain't nobody trying to buy a car, and then you look under the hood, you're like, well, wait the engine.
Yeah, yeah. It might be his deal, man. But I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to ask you about them couple players, man.
Yeah, yeah, ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal at all, man. All I know is the Hornets are gonna mess. We're gonna mess ourselves up this year, and what I mean by that is we're gonna put ourselves in a terrible situation to where we can't get in the top four of the draft. That's where you're gonna need to be in this upcoming draft in that top three. And we're
Y'all
gonna
gonna y'all gonna be a mess around and be a play-in team, man. And
we're gonna
that's
be
what.
we're
Yep.
gonna be number five in the draft, and it ain't gonna be no good then. Cause we're gonna need a center, and they're gonna be gone. They're gonna be gone. You're taking the top three big men are gone as soon as the draft starts.
Probably so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they out of here. They out of here.
And on the, I mean, they a little better though. I look standing, they right outside of the play-in. They might be able to
That's the
get there.
problem.
But
That's
that's
the
the problem.
problem.
Y'all gonna be just like the Bulls because you in that play-in air spot all the time. You can't never be bad enough to do something to really help your team, and you're not good enough to get a good free agent or somebody to want to come and play with you.
That's
So
it.
the, the Bulls need to tank, in my opinion. They need to just go on and be sorry.
Hey, but before you say that, man, you better double check and see what they gave the Thunder to get Josh Giddey, because
Oh
right
yeah.
now the Lakers number six. If the Lakers are in like the top six, that pick goes to Oklahoma City.
For who did they trade to get that?
I believe that was part of the Paul George situation. Like, remember the
You mean
OKC
the
Thunder
Clippers?
set themselves the Oklahoma City Thunder set themselves up a long time
Oh
ago for like
yeah,
the
yeah,
next 10 years.
yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
so the Clippers being bad right now is
It's
is gonna be
not.
hell on the rest of the NBA.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, see them pull the Lakers on them. Like when the Lakers got Magic Johnson, they w- they had just won the championship. No, was it James Worthy? One of them. They had just won the championship and somehow they had the number one pick.
Yeah, the Clippers are set up like that for a while.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it's about to be fun for them. Not so much for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll
man.
be.
Well, I guess it's night game time.
Yeah, the game just started. They introducing everybody.
See, look at that. See how we do this thing every Sunday? See what I'm talking about? That's how you do that there. Hey, look, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Watching, commenting, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Mr. Mashawn Robertson, excuse me. Thank you so much, sir. We're gonna do this
You got
again,
it.
same time, same channel, next
All
Sunday.
right. Absolutely, man. Thanks a lot. You have a good week now.
Yes, sir. You do the same. Happy holidays to you and your family, man.
You got it. Same to you.
Yes, sir. Y'all remember whenever you go outside, take God with you. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful, man. Peace. Happy holidays.